Sure can.
When you graduated, did you already know, like, I'm just gonna go full time with hair once I graduate, or did you think about going to college?
Graduating was all over the place. Oh my gosh. So when I graduated, I was enrolled in the Clark Atlanta. I had my room, I had my classes, I had all that. I went down there doing, motherfucking orientation. Yeah, did the orientations and shit. And then maybe like July, I'm talking to someone and they like, so what do you really want to go for? The whole plan was to go to medical school. But then I start thinking about like all the loans and shit. And I'm like, when I move to Atlanta, all this hair money that's coming in is about to stop. I'm about to start from square one again. Mind you, square one is 14-year-old Kayla. Not too many clients. Like, you really starting from square one. Yeah. And then these is college students. You can't charge them the usual.
Because they ain't got no money.
Yeah. So I got to motherfucking do that shit for the low. I got to do hella schoolwork again. I've been at school for motherfucking 13 years. Kindergarten to 12th grade. I'm about to do this shit again. I'm about to start over. I'm like, and mind you, when I graduated and I could really do this shit all day, I was making bank doing that shit all day. I ain't got to be in school. Mm-hmm. So now I'm doing hair all day.
You can get up at 9. Clients start at 8. Whatever you want to
do. Yeah. I'm like, am I really finna lead this right now? Nah, I ain't finna lead this right now. Let me just chill here. So I said, fuck Clark. Mind you, I already paid some money to them. But I said, fuck it. Like, let's be smart about it. And I was really just going from there. I was doing hair all the way probably till like September. This is after I graduated. Then September I enrolled into real estate school.
Okay.
It was so random because that was never in my, like, I'm a people person, but not too much. Real estate, when I was in there, you really got to be a people person. You have to know how to talk to people. You can't let people piss you off. Like, you would spend all this time gathering this shit to go show these people this house. Do so much work and they be like, I don't like it.
Yeah.
You mean tell me I just did all this work and you don't like it?
Say what the hell?
I'm like, fuck that. I don't know. I was just like, I don't know. I ain't gonna worry about that shit right now because you got to keep getting loans and I want to make sure it's shit like something that I want to do.
You want to be in debt.
Yeah, and I paid my real estate. I paid that shit in full. Like, first thing, I still want to go back to them like, can I get my money back? Because fuck, I didn't do that shit. Like, I knew I wasn't gonna be able to do that. It's just too much conversating and motherfuckers, like, I don't know. You really gotta like to talk. Like, you have to like talking if you do that. So if you're doing that, make sure you're a people person.
Man. So once you decided you didn't want to do that, you just said, fuck it, I'm really just gonna go full blown with hair.
Yeah. Once I was full blown with hair anyway. Like, that was my way to make money. But once I said fuck the real estate, I was just doing hair and going to the studio. I started going to the studio. I started going to the studio, like, my first time in an actual studio was October, I believe. And I was just doing that and shit. I was just doing it for fun, for real. But I was still like, one day I'm going to release this shit. But I wasn't really like that.
You weren't comfortable with it yet?
Yeah, you could say that. You can't say that yet. But this one song that I made hit, and I showed my mom, she like, you got to drop that shit. I've been making music for a long ass time. It was just always something in my back pocket like that I would do just for fun or to just express myself and really just get out my feelings when ain't nobody else to talk to. Like, every time I write my music, mostly every time, unless I'm doing like a feature or something, I'm writing that shit by myself, like by myself, venting to myself. That's really it. So
wow. So you get in the studio and this is right after high school. You just graduated that October. Now you in the studio. You try real estate school. But you like, I don't think I want to do that. But you're like, I like being in the studio.
Being in the studio.
What made you decide to drop this freestyle, the Get Up 10 Cardi B freestyle? Because I seen it. I'm like, whoa, this girl can rap. Like, she going crazy. What made you decide to drop that as your first video and to get people attention?
Okay, so for real, that Get Up 10, Cardi B released that like when she did her album, like long as fuck ago. That song, me and my mom, like, that was always our song. Like, we fuck with that song heavy. Like, we on our way to the airport finna go visit Clark and shit. We listening to that song like, what? Try to knock me down. I bet I Get Up 10. Just all the lyrics in there was really like telling a story to us. Like, and we like, this that song. So I don't know. One day I woke up, I listened to it, I'm like, shit, I'm finna write a remix to this. I write the song, I show my mom. She like, Kayla, you gotta release this. I'm like, I gotta release this. I gotta start showing people my music. Yeah. I've been making music since fucking 2019, 2020. I just wasn't consistent with it. When 2023 hit, I believe 2022, 2023, I started being consistent and just always writing music. Mm-hmm. But like, I went to the studio that first time in October 2023, and then I made Get Up 10 probably December. My mom like, Kayla, you got to, like, you was really like, every bar, I'm just telling my story. And I'm like, yeah, if I'm telling my story, I'm finna pop out, I'm finna tell y'all who I am right quick. Yeah. So that's gonna be the first one. Like, let me tell you who I am. And now I'm finna just keep coming with this shit. Like, I'm finna keep everybody on their toes.
You doing it though. I mean, do you feel like when you dropped that, you got the reception that you was supposed to get from it? Do you feel like people was like, whoa, even your clients, I'm pretty sure they was like, girl, I know you can rap like that.
Hell yeah. Yeah. I feel like I definitely got what I deserved from it, because like I was telling myself, before you drop this, like if I'm gonna make music, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right. I see so many people do it and fail because they not doing it right. Of course, I still do, like, I don't know everything about it, so I'm still making mistakes here and there, but I'm not giving up. Like, I'm finna be consistent with it. I started doing hair at 14. I was consistent with it years, and now I'm booked every day.
Man, because we barely get an interview in. You like, I'm booked up.
Yeah, I literally experienced, like, the consistency shit. That is so real. Like, if you want to do something, you could be shitty as fuck when you start. You can be ass.
You're going to get better.
But if you keep going, you're going to get better. You just have to keep going. That's with whatever aspect. Like, keep going. I tell that to everybody. Keep going. Yeah. You could be ass right now, but if you keep going for 2-3 years, you think you still going to be ass then? If you was consistent every day? No.
No way.
No way. There's no way. Come
now,
on.
I feel like right after this Get Up 10 Cardi B freestyle, next thing you know, you come with the illest, and you drop that on Live from the Kitchen.
I came to Live from the Kitchen with illest.
What made you want to make sure, like, man, I got to get on this Live from the Kitchen and drop this on this? What was it about Live from the Kitchen you felt like I got to get on it?
Well, for real, Live from the Kitchen, I had to make sure I came hot. Everything I was doing, like, you know, in the studio, music video for Get Up 10, I was with my sister. Like, I'm with my family. I'm coming to Live in the Kitchen. Like, these is other people. I don't know who could have been there. It could have been motherfucking Rick Ross manager in there.
You don't know what's going on.
Yeah. So I got to make sure, like, I got to come, whatever I'm coming with, you don't know who watching. It got to be, you got to try your best every time. Like, so I was like, yeah, I gotta come with something hard. And for real, illest shit. I wrote that song. I don't even remember when I wrote it, but like, I'm like, shit, it's hard. Like, shit, let's do it. I gotta make sure I'm coming in high. I got to.
I mean,
if I want people to see me. Thank you.
And fast on top of that.
Fast as fuck. That song fast as hell. Like, if you motherfucking learn that song and you can rap that shit to me, I don't know. You my favorite. Cause that shit fast as fuck. I barely can. When I first wrote it, like, I was like, damn, I don't even got this shit. So like,
well, you got it now because I mean, you've been performing it in different showcases. You've been you've been working this first quarter of the year from dropping singles, dropping videos, getting performances, doing showcases. You really been putting it together. And some of these showcases, I mean, a lot of them, if it's a competition, you winning them or you placing in the top 3.
Yeah, definitely.
Was that your thing? What's making you sign up for a lot of these showcases? Is it to get your name out more?
Definitely to get my name out more. Since I just started dropping, like, I dropped my first song, I think like the 30th of January. So I'm like, I want to keep people on their toes, like, and I want more and more people. Social media, it can take you very, very far, but like, real life can too. Like I just said, you never know who watching. Somebody came to one of them showcases and motherfucking, I don't know who it is, but it's somebody that motherfucking, it could be somebody so important. So like, I've been doing a lot of the shows and shit, getting my released songs out there. But now, shit, I'ma still, like, you know, perform and whatnot, but I'm finna keep giving y'all that music, like, and fire music, of course. I'm coming hot, like,
So you in that you in that
I'm
studio.
in that mode. I'm in that one mode.